actually the one that was in the auction. I ordered a US model. I ended up with this US/Canadian model with French on it. So I did get a bit of a refund. Yeah, pretty much just an Xbox Live ad here. French accessories. Oh man, I forgot about that webcam. And the little keyboard. In the mid-2000s, like wireless headset and stuff. Genuinely, I forgot about those. Oh yeah, the remote. I had one of those at some point. And we had the different tiers of Xbox Live. So I remember having mostly just Xbox Live Silver. You just can't. And here I remember for free. And then there was gold. Exclusive downloads, early access, the demos, online multiplayer. Really just stuck to that CD. I wanted multiplayer. These fold-out things. This was the Pro kit, so controller, console, component, power supply, and that cable, and a headset. Hopefully not a rubber band. It's entirely possible though. I'm fully anticipating that possibility. Mine here, crazy. I don't remember my name of stuff in mine. You know, I know I had one that was, new, completely actually new. Still ready to get an LCD. I found one of those from my job at Target. It was like 2000. So they were stuck on the price. Definitely open, yeah, one of these Halloween flavored packaging. Gotta say, I'm almost more excited for this thing. I don't remember if this actually came in one of these orange and green bags. I would assume it probably did. And like these have what looks like original tape on them, obviously this does. I'm just going to assume that they were repackaged. Dang it, that's what people tend to do. It feels very fresh. I gotta say, this is just one of the most solid, in the hands, hand-filling controllers ever. I love this controller. Pretty much ideal except the D-pad is just very squishy, but pretty much everything else I love. That X input is like the standard for controllers on PC to this day. Ethernet, great Ethernet. Headset. That thing that ever used. It smells like body spray. Very good.
Yeah, or a comfortable thing out because oh my goodness, this sound, everything about this is very much the official headset of hearing strangers randomly yelling out terrible things about your mother in stores and stuff in the late 2000s. It's very much a thing of its time. For better or worse, usually worse, this is not a good headset.
Alright. Nice looking component cables. That is lovely. On the side here. Composite component. I actually didn't use this very long because there was a serious overscan issue with the LCD I had. Cut off so much of the image. Because it could do a 720 Sharp TV had VGA. This, for whatever reason, now has zero overscan. I guess it was just because of the panel. I don't know. There was something about the resolution of it. It was like PC resolutions, not TV resolutions. Anyway. Yeah, try it today though. And then what do we got here? Oh, pretty much. It's still available with the thing type of power supply it is. I really have a specific. Yeah, this is crazy technology here. We gotta change this a few times. There. Instead of 3. This bad boy. There's 60 gigabytes hard drive. And this is honestly looking quite new. So scratches or scuffs, fingerprints. Still got the little stick on the IR right there. Rear entry. Alright, so this one is 2008. It's entirely possible the stuff will red. Who knows? Yeah, what a beauty. What an absolute beauty. I always loved trying this thing. Lookiness of all the stuff. So yeah, memory cards. I had one of those. I never needed to. First 360 I got had a 60 gig drive like this one. And then of course there were the earlier ones of these. It only had the 20 gig hard drive online, but yeah, 60 gig after a few years. And then there was the Xbox 360 Elite in summer of 2007. So that hit when I was at Target. The big thing about that, other than the new black color, was just the fact that it had a bigger hard drive, much bigger, and then HDMI. Holy crap. None of the earlier ones had that. This one does, because it's from 2008. So I think within a year of the Elite coming out in 07. And then, of course, there was that Xbox 360S, the winning model, 2010. I think that's the one I deal with most. Because after I got my replacement 360 Pro, I made a video about the Slim, and I used that thing for years. Man, does anybody remember the Xbox 360 Pro? Barely did until looking things up for this video. That came along in 2015. Not to mention all Xbox 360 bundles, special editions, different reskins for the exterior, and all that. Of course, the popular Halo 3 green one. Never bothered with any of those, though. But one thing that I did think was so cool in a very, very silly way were all the Facebooks. You could get these things and then just swap them out. Because vestigial early cell phone idea. So just to show you what I'm doing. Yeah, it comes off pretty easy. Whatever fits out. Contacts to different games came with them for pre-orders. Of course, though, I mean, this is LGR. This is one that I always wanted to get. Honestly, even back then, because I was like, holy crap, wood grain on a console, reminded me of the Atari 2600. Just look at these things. Who had the guy Fieri on? I'm just gonna take this apart. He was in bad shape. Look at that. Not bad at all. Honestly, I mean, it's just basically to look kind of wood grainish. And for some reason, it's got stripes. But it's so good. Whoa. Oh, no, spring. I love it. You do the whole thing like that. Usually these console unboxing videos, I'd go from a trusty Trinitron here. There's so many things that I've covered, but this is something of the era. I'm wondering if this is even HD. Kind of think of it, I haven't seen like an HD logo on here anywhere, but yeah, when I picked this up the first time, I didn't even think to check it. There's always something with these videos. First start up. Yeah, I mean, it's at least showing the Blades interface, and it is working, not rendering. Projecting just fine over here. Everything seems great with the console. Wait a second, that's right, you have that switch in there, HD. Resolution. If this works, I guess the TV is just widescreen like standard. We'll do a little bit on here and then on my level for 2. And I also need batteries. It gives you the right sound and the right style. sucks.
I think
And
because
that's actually
can
what I
play
had
it
as
together.
a problem with my other shark back in the day. So I switched over to VGA. This doesn't have VGA input. We've already got this classic delays going on, which I was really hoping that this came with. Carbon version. That's awesome.
And it's literally a case of getting white files still dragging and dropping.
You have to eat your heart out. Not transparent. It's gotta go to default. I mean, honestly, even for just being SD, like in a stretch, it is looking amazing. And being able to connect to the media center and streaming, like you had actual streaming apps as well. I remember using the Media Center Edition to get things for my computer to stream on set. You have 51 gigs free. Putting music on here too. You can play music alongside the games. Again, much like the original Xbox, but this is the first time I experienced that. Now I'm absolutely not going on doing any updates or changing anything. This Blades interface is what I wanted. I picked one of these systems at the time, but I'm going to go ahead and maybe move over to another TV because as fun as this one is, it's also not particularly great to look at. Now the construction's going out there. Your workshop storage space is quite loud. But anyway, it's just the TV from my spare bedroom normally, and obviously it doesn't fit the time period at all. It is HD and very nice and crispy. Those blades look amazing and sound amazing. Yeah, we should have a full 1080p here. Yeah, we do. At least for the menus, and obviously most games are going to run 720p or actually much lower than that from what I remember internally, but it's nice to have the blades in 1080p here. Anyway, okay, let's get to some dang games. Literal stack selection. The full-time classics, honestly, a lot of these are just incredibly iconic games, and they're going on to become series, just one-off. Symbolizes this whole generation. There's a few of them that I'm missing, and I can't find them in my other boxes of these. This one stands out, of course, because something I really did most look forward to being light text. It has the unit 7.25% sticker on the top of there. And the reason that this is actually still never played it except for multiplayer. It stands out because in 2007, that's when I was at the electronics guy at the store, and I remember when these came in, and I was like, holy crap, there were a few people, not just customers, but also employees. And they were actually limiting who could even enter the storeroom where they were kept until the launch date. Yeah, that is my picture there, and here is one because it still has that on there. Clearly remember seeing that orange sticker on top. Yeah, it feels impossible to focus on only a few games to talk about here. 360 has such a rich library for some of the biggest gaming blockbusters got their start like years ago working on a subgenre of third-person cover shooters. For a while, it felt like every other game had an over-the-shoulder camera, chest-high walls, and blind fire. But it was also an era of games that absolutely doubled down on more unique mechanics, gameplay gimmicks, or some kind of signature feature. Not always with the best results, but dang it, they were often quite memorable. There were some really standouts with the title back then, and I miss that. You know, things that were not AAA games, but more AA or, I don't know, single A. has to lie while still having a level of quality to putting them beyond simple shovelware. Also, in the era that we saw the rise of HD remakes, remasters, and all that kind of stuff, compilations and re-releases hitting increasingly often, especially later on in the 360's decade or so lifespan. Even when they had the Xbox One coming out, there's still plenty of 360 releases, and a lot of them too, and common sounds to rage here. Xbox One, really Xbox 360 franchise, played a big part of Xbox One. It's just a fascinating transitionary time. That's more than enough. I cannot wait any longer.
You might find that the Modi XM series is more within your budget and offers a large proportion of the
well, that's not great.
Just like
another game here.
Just check that the Modi XM is available at your local branch.
When it comes to Xbox 360, there's one rule.
So now
if you have one that works, they actually probably don't, so keep a spare or a few. This one may be worse for wear externally, but I at least know that it's runs the games.
I know, yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think I got in trouble for that as well.
I did, yeah.
Yes, and Modi.
When you
classic dash, but
for me, like
controls, experience that quickly. Compatibility with, I still use other software as well. So that and also this USB and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Controls as well, hands-on, but also
Home beat.
This has got that power.
It's got an awful lot more sliders, isn't it?
Yes,
C major.
Yeah.
So C major.
Goodness, seeing this again on an Xbox 360 is
with like one PDF sheet. So part
an achievements, of course, right?
texting Steve for the
What a novel concept. I would say achievements. I wasn't really super sold on them at first. I'm like, that's a silly idea.
Not only has got the size here, but I think
You can appreciate them over time.
Yes, yeah.
It's a fun way to go back to games. Continue games after you'd already played them for a good while and try to get 100%. The whole idea of like completing a game. It's just interesting how much you get used to stuff once they introduce a feature that's like actually just fun.
For example, if I then come in and I do switch
My
here now
goodness,
with
the physics.
audio going in,
Hi, GTA 4.
so I now know that I'm on my audio input.
Just get out to this van. I actually really do like the way that the cars handle in this to a degree.
I found,
Or maybe I just got really used to this game. But yeah, there's something about it.
like top
I
keyboards.
appreciate the heaviness.
And then because these are so lightweight, it's probably the most popular second keyboard for keyboard players.
Regardless of all of the very much of its time-ness of the visual presentation, the performance and whatnot, this is still immediately engrossing and just, oh my goodness, the whole way it felt.
This is the weighted
2008 playing this, I mean,
full 88 note.
yeah, this was the beginning of the next generation as far as I was concerned.
It's because
Just because having this kind of extremely detailed open world and everything, I mean, I was all about the open world and sandboxy kind of stuff. More so than
really good sound. So because you're getting
like linear storyline things. Although obviously I played tons of those too. But it was definitely the open world. It was this and Crackdown and Saints Row and so many other things that really had me excited for this generation.
On the top and have it, other things working with you.
I tell you what, why don't we let's just play some sounds and then we can get into the detail. Yeah? Cool.
How about a 7?
Oh! Heck yeah!
That's it.
Oh yeah. Blackberry looking thing. It was so cool to be able to have this though.